What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is Johan Bester. I'm a vocal coach here in Johannesburg, South Africa. And on this channel, I love to analyze singers. We analyze them for the purpose of educating, to enlarge your capacity to enjoy singers that you listen to even more. And we are currently in the 24th season of American Idol, and it's audition time. And as these auditions are released, I select a few and I talk about it. Yes! I love him so much. Cool voice, again connected, but much more breath flowing.
Don't want a mic stand just hanging around.
I keep me where the light is.
Yeah. So, in walks this man, calling himself TREW the STAR, which is interesting. A beautiful story. We love the stories because it informs us on the person, their character, their journey, their courage, their perseverance, all kinds of things. And he sang so beautifully that I thought it was worth talking about with you. So let's check it out.
So tell us who you are, where you're from, your age.
I go by TREW THE STAR. I'm 24. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama.
No way, down the street.
Yeah, down the street, Tuskegee, man.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Any musical background in the family or just you?
My Uncle Lionel.
Uncle who?
Lionel.
Sounds like a good individual.
My first memory of music, me and my mom actually used to watch American Idol. That was my first memory of like loving music, and yeah.
He once tried to run away to Hollywood. And he was just gonna run away with a guitar and sing on the street. I thought it was crazy. Yeah. And he was determined. And I'm glad you kept that energy, bro, despite what anybody say about you, right?
I appreciate it.
For real.
Real emotion.
Growing up was tough. My mom was on drugs. There was a lot of times we didn't have water on, lights on. I had to take care of my little siblings. My mama had a hard life. And truthfully, my mom went through the same thing I had to go through. You know, history repeats itself. Eventually, our family stepped in, and my mom got clean, but she was actually really trying to change and make things better. I lost my mom in 2022. I had just started to understand. I had just started to understand at that time. And I had just started to forgive her for a lot of things that we went through as kids. It was hard. It was very hard. This is a very special moment, not only for me, but for my family. For me, it's more than auditioning. It's just about my family, showing them that you can do anything that you can put your mind to.
Before he sings, like I said, the story is important. It informs us. You know, we can look at a person standing there singing and not have any idea, not have a clue about what it took, not just to have the courage to stand there and sing in front of these celebrities, but what they've had to overcome. It says a lot about this person's heart to me before he even starts singing. So I love the backstories. And now he's going to sing.
If I go a million miles away, I'll write a letter each and every day, 'cause I need nothing, so nothing can never change this love I have for you. Oh, you're the apple of my eye, cherry pie, and oh, your cake and ice cream, oh, your sugar and spice, and everything nice. You're the girl of my dreams. But if you want it to lead me wrong, when you got back, baby, I just say, well, come on, 'cause I need nothing, oh, nothing can never change this, 'cause I need nothing, can change this old love I have for you.
Nice. Don't you love the vibrato? You. Such a natural vibrato. I always say that a real natural vibrato is an outflow of good technique. I've seen many vocal coaches try to teach people to do vibrato by saying to them, just do you, and then try to, like sing two different pitches and speed it up. I don't know. In my opinion, different voice types and my experience, different voice types lean towards a vibrato more naturally than others. And I think it's mostly bigger voices. In other words, voices that don't have to work that hard to make a loud sound or a big sound. And also darker voices that are more naturally inclined to have a vibrato. Smaller voices and lighter voices oftentimes may find it a bit harder to have a natural vibrato. But your vibrato will come if your technique develops correctly. So he sings with, I don't know if he's trained, but he sings with a raw instinct, just natural gifting, it seems, and super connected. He chose a great song because he's connected to the style and to the messaging of the song. Really feels like it. He's got his eyes closed most of the time, which, sometimes we criticize and say, no. You have to have your eyes open because you have to communicate with your audience. And I teach my singers that. But it just felt very authentic, the way he just was in his own space, just delivering the message of the song. So the vibrato I loved. I loved the way he could soften the sound mid-phrase and then make it louder again. So the dynamic variety makes it interesting to listen to. So he sings this in A major, and he lives in that E, F sharp 4 range where his voice really shines. So not only did he choose a good song for himself, but he chose a good key to sing the song in. And this is very important. You have to choose the right key, first the right song that suits you and your voice type, but then the right key to show off your voice. They have 90 seconds or something, or less than 2 minutes to show what they can do, but also show who they are. And so he made really, really excellent choices, in my opinion. I love the sound, the color of his voice, the tone. He had control over everything. And it just felt like a really honest performance, honest delivery of a song that he can understand and relates to. Sung very, very well. Even though that na da da da, when he went to that A5, that little bit of a grunge on his sound, everything was skillfully done, yet it felt like it was just a way of expression, and that means it's a great singer. It's a really good singer. So let's hear what the judges said.
So I'm channeling now all the folks in Montgomery, Tuskegee, Auburn, Union Springs. They told me to give you a hug.
Lionel is such a dad.
We're proud of you, son.
Thank you so much.
Did well. I love that.
Thank you so much.
You have a commanding voice, but I think my favorite part was your delivery. It was completely intentional, and it wasn't trying to barrel over the song and
absolutely.
show us all your
Agreed.
big notes. You were just delivering a story to us, and it was very believable.
Thank you so much.
It was the first time in
Humility.
3 days I've had full body chills the whole time. And I thought it was just so real and genuine, and I just cheer for you. I want to see your family have a blast with all this, and
Are we going?
Is the rest of your family outside this door?
They should be.
The whole
We have
family.
been waiting on you.
come on in, Montgomery.
This is my brother, this is my sister, that's my brother, that's my little brother, that's my auntie, that's my uncle.
Montgomery's gonna be proud. I think he came in here to take no prisoners, and he just did that. It's a yes for me.
I'm a big time yes.
Carrie, what's the note?
Little man, you think we should all say yes and give him one of these?
Say yes.
It's a yes for me.
You're going to Hollywood a week? Proud of you.
Humility. Yeah. Something about having had a tough journey, no matter what your age. Something about overcoming the really hard things that life can throw at you. Just says so much about a person. And for me, he's got that inner strength that most likely comes from overcoming, and that comes from incredible family ties. I mean, it's very obvious. They are not there for show. It's obvious to me that everybody who's there, and probably a bunch of families still back home, they're really rooting for him. They know him. They know his heart. They believe in him. And that love just carries him through, you know. And he displays such humility. That's such an authentic way of saying, wow, thank you. I'm really humbled by your beautiful words of praise. So I really hope TREW stays true to himself and just keeps hanging on to that anchor that he has deep inside that comes from overcoming and from family's love and support. Really, really beautiful. I would love to hear what you thought. Was he also one of your favorite auditions so far? Leave a comment. I love to read your comments. I try to respond to as many as I can. And if you enjoy the content, why don't you consider subscribing? It only takes a second. It is free of charge, but it really does help me to keep doing the work that I love doing, which is sharing music and my experience of the human voice with you. Thanks for spending the time with me. And until you see me again, I want you to remember that your voice matters.